and we also offer these unique experiences, authentic destinations, and friendly people. That is pure Michigan.
Yeah, our job is to get people to realize that, hey, we have the best of everything.
Welcome to Barefoot, the official podcast of Grand Traverse Resort and Spa and all things Northern Michigan. Whether you're dipping your toes in the lake, sipping wine on the peninsula, or playing your best round of golf, let us guide you on your next up north adventure.
I like to tell a lot of people that I have the best job in this state, but I think I might take third place when it comes to you two.
Ooh, who gets second place?
Who gets first place?
I'll let you two duke it out. But Dave Lorenz, Pure Michigan, Tom Daldin, Under the Radar Michigan, two people who, I mean, you truly get to see this entire state.
Yeah, it's amazing. We travel so much on our television show. But honestly, whenever we get somewhere, Dave's either on his way there, he's there, or he's just left there. So I think Dave Lorenz wins the prize for the hardest working man in the Michigan business. He is everywhere, connecting people, making things happen. And I don't. Oh yes, you can see because there's a camera. He's blushing right now.
Well,
but yeah, he does amazing work, and we're thrilled to be partners with.
Thank you, Tom. So I will say with no pride that I have driven over 1 million miles for Pure Michigan. And yes, I am global warming, and so there's the challenge there. But it's a pleasure to be able to do what I do on behalf of Pure Michigan, to be able to tell people this true story about what is really happening here in a place that we call Pure Michigan, a place that offers abundant natural beauty like we see here today at Grand Traverse Resort.
And spa.
And tremendous golf courses, and we'll go on and on and on. And we also offer these unique experiences, authentic destinations, and friendly people. That is Pure Michigan. So I get to represent this great group of 10 million people every day, and it's a great pleasure. It is fun, and don't think I don't know that it's a great honor to be able to do what I do.
And I have to say, Carolyn, that you do have a wonderful job, because this resort is paradise in the middle of paradise. So yeah, I mean, I've been here a number of times, and like Dave said, the golf, I mean, the restaurants, just the view from the restaurant, beautiful.
Tom and his business partner, Jim Edelman, and I had a big meeting today, and we have decided we're staying here. We're not leaving.
Forever.
Yep. We're gonna.
We can make accommodations for that, I think.
Right. You heard her, Jim. We have evidence.
He didn't say it was free.
I didn't say it was free. That's correct. But still, we're staying.
So you two plus Jim Edelman, who's with you on Under the Radar. I mean, you guys are kind of like, I will say, the Three Stooges going around the state right now.
I prefer Three Amigos.
Okay, we can do Three Amigos.
Yeah, actually, we've been traveling around the state with Dave Lorenz since a year ago, June. Mm-hmm. We did a series of Travel Safe in Michigan videos, just telling people that, hey, if you do things right, if you follow the protocol, you can go out and still travel and have a good time. And now that things have opened up and things are getting better, now we're doing a new series of video called Pure Michigan Road Trips with Dave. Just traveling. We just shot a bunch yesterday, the day before, up in the Traverse City area. So just telling people, just reminding people, because I think we've been hiding under our beds for a while, just reminding people that we live in the greatest place in the world to live, work, play, start a business, raise a family, vacation.
Well, and I think that's true, because you said you started this last June, and it's been a big message from you, even specifically, Dave. It's time to travel again. It's time to meet again. It's time to go out and eat again, visit the beach, dine out, experience Michigan.
It's time to live fully with purpose and with passion and in pleasure and with other people. And that's what travel does. It allows you to get out there and really experience the best in life, and to be with other people and to see new places. And travel is the great normalizer. It evens things out.
Yeah, my father used to tell me that even when I was a child, that everyone should travel around the world once to see how we're all different, but we're all the same. We all basically want the same things, to stay at the Grand Traverse Resort and Spa.
Well, I think that's interesting, because you can experience and grasp all that even just in the state of Michigan.
Oh, yeah, the diversity here is
my gosh.
amazing. Diversity of foods, of people, of landscapes, of
seasonality.
Yeah, seasonality. We've got, this is, I always say, try living in a square state. And if you live in a square state, I apologize. But anyway, we have, I just had somebody come in from Denver visiting, and I remember she said, oh my gosh, you have oceans here. They had no idea. Until you come here, you don't really realize what we have.
The number of people I've heard at the dunes before, oh, do you want the ocean in the back of your picture?
Right.
Yeah, I know. Well,
that's like Michigan.
Are there any square states?
Oh, yeah.
There are rectangle states.
Well,
I'm a literalist.
Well, I think Colorado's pretty square.
They're not shaped like
I'll
a
have to
mitten.
measure it.
They're not shaped like a mitten and then another almost mitten.
We have two incredible peninsulas, 10 million people. I call the Upper Peninsula our own out west, our own big sky country. And it's just, I mean, from my house, and I'm a low plains flatlander, I live way down here in Rochester, 3.5 hours I can be over that bridge. It's like a whole different world up there.
It is.
And that's ours.
Mm-hmm. So we have so much to offer people, both who live here and who visit here. 15 years ago, we developed what we now know as the Pure Michigan brand to try to tell this story of this very unique
that's right.
place.
Happy birthday! It's 15
Thank
years.
you.
15
Thank you.
years.
Yes, we are all so much younger than we
drive next year.
Yeah, 15 years. But we wanted to tell this story not only to visitors, not only to bring people here, but to encourage people who live here to be part of the solution. To continue to work for the state and to fight for the state and to work together. And I think as you see a lot of the turmoil happening around the country and such, I think one of the reasons is that people in so many places have kind of lost hope in of who they are as a community. And I really do believe that Pure Michigan helped to bring us together. I hope it did.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do with our program. We try to create a statewide sense of place and an identity. So people feel good about where they live, and it's hard not to.
If you're listening in the podcast and you don't have the aid of the visual of where we are right now, we're at the Bear Golf Course, right?
This is the clubhouse patio, and the 18th hole of the Bear is right behind us.
Behind us is probably one of the most beautiful,
spectacular
golf course vistas I've ever seen.
You might be hearing that little ping. That's people who actually know how to golf, and they're in the background and they're enjoying it. I was just recently here about a month ago with my brother and our buddies, and we golfed the Wolverine. We were told it's not as technically difficult as the Bear, and I actually know that's the case because I've been at both. I must say I did pretty well. And I have to just tell you the story.
You had a good day.
I hit this 45-foot circus putt. I mean, it had 2 turns to it. It had a couple of hills.
Was there a windmill and a
clown?
And a clown.
I felt like I was mini golf, and it was like one of the last holes, and it sunk. And even if I had a horrible day on the course prior to that, that was the hole that was going to bring me back. So here's the thing: traveling around Michigan is kind of like having that best shot, because you can go literally anywhere around the state. And you're going to have a good time here and there, and you're going to enjoy it. But then eventually, you're going to find that place that's going to be in your memory forever. It'll be in your memory forever, and you're going to say,
"I think we found it."
That was the experience that's going to bring me back to Michigan.
Yeah.
So, get out there and find it. Travel, and you don't have to wait for next summer either, because we do have 4 seasons of travel experiences
and
here. People need to get out there.
And there's so much in this state, you don't have to go far. You don't have to go to the airport and wait 4 hours and fly and get your rent-a-car and drive. I mean,
we say it all the time here. I mean, you can come here and you never have to leave this property.
That's a good point.
You golf, you can visit the spa. We have the health club. We have an incredible tennis program, which a lot of people don't know. The pool.
The food is amazing.
You've got the foods. You've got all those shops right there.
Yeah, but to your point, you could stay here all the time.
Yeah.
But this could be your base camp.
And that's what we say. It's your launch pad into Traverse City.
Oh, you're 30 minutes from the sand dunes.
Couple minutes away from downtown, shopping, dining, just great atmosphere. The beaches. You are across the street from a music house museum that's spectacular.
Yes.
You're down the hill from a couple of really great farmers markets.
Oh yeah, and just up the road is Bel Air and Shorts Brewing. A brewing company is up there. You can go up there and have a beer. spend some time with the family.
It goes on and on and on. The experiences you can have here are endless. You just need to get out there and do it.
Get out in the sand, get out on the water. I mean,
Yep.
Tom,
just
from
last
everything,
night.
yeah, the show Under the Radar. I mean, you are kind of finding those spots that people might not think about visiting or going to or even know exist. What have you found up around here?
Around here. Oh my gosh! And we've done so many programs on the Traverse City area. Everywhere from there's a woman up here who rescues animals and puts them back into the wild. Just last night we went on the Wind
Dancer.
The Wind Dancer dinner cruise. A romantic dinner cruise with me, Jim, and Dave.
And MJ and Jim.
MJ and Jim are our new friends we made.
From Grand Rapids.
So we did this romantic sunset dinner cruise. I believe Dave held my hand.
It was quite nice.
Yeah.
Of course, I was trying to get you to not fall over. But it's okay.
It was an absolutely amazing experience going out into the bay with the gentle winds and having dinner and having a glass of wine and watching the sunset. It was, things like that. You know, like I said, down in the Lower Peninsula, or I'm down where I live, you can't really do stuff like that. So you've got to come out to the Traverse City area because this bay, there's nothing like this bay. And yesterday we were at Bonobo Winery out on the Old Mission Peninsula.
Out to Carter and Todd Osterhaus.
Right. Carter and Todd Osterhaus. If you don't know who they are, welcome to planet Earth. I'll take you to our leader as soon as we're done here.
Nice
What about even going out to Fresh Coast Market across from Moomers on North Long Lake Road?
Dave
I mean, that's a
Sears.
place where some locals might not even know that exists. That's what I think is kind of cool about your show too. You're almost giving knowledge to locals and giving them something to do in their own area.
And the wonderful thing about our show is we have so many loyal and engaged fans that they are constantly, every day we get emails, Facebook messages. Have you been to this restaurant? Have you taken this hike? Have you met this person? Have you been to this restaurant? So people are so proud of where they live in Michigan that they're so anxious to share it with us. So, and then dialogue starts between people on our Facebook page, and it's just we're all in this together. Let's face it.
You know, I have to bring something up that I noticed yesterday as we were going to places like Fresh Coast Market and so many other places, and of course here at the resort as well. Is, you know, we've all been struggling in the industry to get people to come back to work because some people are still concerned, you know, understanding about health issues. So you have family challenges, you have these, you know, unemployment issues and such. But the people who are working, they're working their tails off to provide the best experience possible. So I just want to thank everybody in the hospitality world for making our experience so good. And the thing is, when we're traveling around doing the things we do, we only get to really sample it. We don't get to enjoy it as much as you would when you come on vacation. But I'm telling you, you will enjoy it as much as we have. At the same time, give people a little bit of a break because they're really working hard.
That's a great point.
And give big
be
tips.
a little patient. Yeah.
Big tips like Jim does, not Tom and me.
Well, and what you said too, we all go to places around here because we really enjoy them, right? I mean, we love it here, and that's what you're going to get out of your experience here. That's what's so special, I think, about the hospitality and tourism industry here is everybody, they want you to have that experience.
Well,
they love it so much.
It's their livelihood. It's their
passion.
Yeah.
Because some people are that way. Some people want to be hospitable. So being in the hospitality industry is a good idea for them because they just want to, you know, they want to help you. They want to help to host the party, to host your experience, and they do such a great job because they're really into that. You know, they want to help you have a great time, and I love that.
Yeah, and I
want to have a great time too.
Yeah, I know. I really appreciate that because I'm that way too. I've always said I'd be the world's best butler, just because I love making people happy. And
you have the mustache.
There you go for the butler.
Hello.
But in some ways, you are people's. I mean, you are people's butler to traveling in Michigan, and I think it's important again for people to know. Like we've said, we've got while summer might be winding down, which is very sad to see. We've got 2 incredible, very unique and different seasons coming up, which are so exciting to still experience across the state. But I mean, I think up here in northern Michigan.
A lot of people who prefer winter. They can't wait for winter. Yeah, David. Yep, they love it. They love the skiing. They love snowshoeing. They love cross-country skiing.
Did you know you can do that here in the winter?
I sure did.
We have the snowshoe and cross-country ski. I mean, we're a 900-acre property. That's my point.
900 acres?
900 acres. So you can snowshoe and ski all around.
Well, cross-country skiing on a golf course with gentle terrain undulations is a great idea. I just came up with that word. I love it.
Yeah.
Write that down, Jim. Undulation.
Yeah. But seriously, you go to a place like this because, look at where we are right now. The scenery is just awesome. Now, some of the leaves may be off the trees in the wintertime, but there are a lot of evergreens around here as well. And then you have these gentle rolling hills. So for cross-country skiers like my wife and myself, it's enough of a challenge to make it fun, but you're not going to have to deal with real difficult technical cross-country skiing. So it's a great place to do it.
Well, thank you both, and thank you. I mean, really, thank you so much for what you even just do for the state of Michigan.
We're just getting started, so we haven't even taken a breath.
Can we get dinner served here?
I think we need to get you out on the golf course.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be the. This is how you don't golf.
I've seen him golf. I think he should consider and spa.
He doesn't need the golf.
Caroline, thank you so much. It's been really good to be with you.
Dave, thank you. Tom, thank you. For people who want to tune into the show.
Oh, it's wherever you get PBS. We're on different times, but up here. Always Thursdays. Thursdays primetime, 8:30 on Thursday up here. Or you can go to utrmichigan.com and see our videos there and send us, give us suggestions on where to go.
Lots of all the shows up on YouTube, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. And then, of course,
And of course, your trip begins at michigan.org.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next episode of Barefoot. For more details, visit grandtraversresort.com.